What's going on?
What's up, everybody?
We're live. Also, I am currently writing down questions or this or that's at this very moment because now the juices are flowing. We'll be pre-show. I couldn't think of anything. I mean, I wrote down a few.
I did mine.
I know. Jermaine's the responsible one tonight.
Finally.
I know. I've been late. I've been late so many times, and then I'm just I can't handle it. Yeah. Cinder Brennan is now frozen in a cold tub. Alrighty. We got a fun show tonight. Should be pretty interesting. This or that's.
We got some good this or that's. Let's see, we give it Michael Bradley. I wasn't really trying to click that one, but Michael Bradley's in the house. I was gonna scroll on up. Who we got? Carol's in here. She was in there early. Oh, Rich.
She was 4 hours early or something.
I'm scrolling, sorry. Some smack talk already.
Ooh.
Frank. I didn't get to watch as much as Shan's live that I wanted to.
I was working.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it. I'm here, my brother. What's up, 510? I'm here. You know, I'm going to come through. You already snow, but hopefully we get no more snow. What's up, Viv?
Alrighty. I got a bunch of questions listened here, so I'm all good now. I'm all good.
All right. Jason, we got to get my boy Jason back on.
Oh, it's been a long while.
Right?
He's been doing a lot of stuff with the boat.
Yeah, I know. He's got some stuff to do.
Oh boy, Kyle's giving me crap. Oh my goodness.
What up, Daniel?
Kyle, I'm going there later tonight. That's what's happening. Oh man.
I think I'm
Jermaine, what have you been up to? You buying any new baits? Anything new coming?
Actually, where is this thing? Oh, I just need that. I got this from
Oh, you already got it. Look at that.
Oh. That came kind of quick. What is this thing? I don't even know what it's called.
A chocolate swim baits. Jordan Crank.
Swim baits.
Yep. So it's called the Jordan Crank. That's a cool bait right there. That right there will catch you some fish. You just fish like crankbait. It's a big crankbait. It's actually not that big, is it?
It's really pretty small. Not that big.
You know, it's like an ounce and a half, maybe.
Yeah, it's like
a 5.0 square bill.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that big.
Like, I mean, these
you guys are
right here are about the same size.
Like desensitizing me to like what big is now. Like,
I know. Soon I'll have you buying like 14 inchers.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Ooh, I did finish up a couple of these right here. Cool. So these little guys.
Tails too.
Oh, he sent you the TK tail. Look at that.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, you want to know what the best thing too? And for those, hold on one second.
Ooh.
For those of y'all
Jermaine got.
For paying attention to my IG.
I see you've been ranking a lot of food. Oh yeah, I got mine in today. I read it already.
You read the whole thing?
Yeah, I read it.
Wow. I just got it. Literally just got it. So,
dude, it's so good.
It's thick too. Like, there's a lot.
I know. Like, here, look at the original one he did.
There's a lot in here. It's not like it's like a little. I guess it's like stories about big fish and like.
There's also techniques and tips in there, like throughout the entire thing. So this is the original. I mean, it's like pretty thin, but that's the original. And then you've got issue 2, and then trying to grab it off. And issue 3 and issue 4. So
you have them all?
I got them all.
Oh, this is a 4th issue, so this is the latest one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta go back and get the other one now.
So there you go. There's 4.
Pretty dope.
There's a lot of good information in these, and there's like cool like stories and tactics and stuff. And there's like they go over like rods and reels and all sorts of stuff. Like it's cool. You know, it's like something fun to read.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to get into that.
Yeah,
definitely excited. I might bring it to work with me, but actually pretty busy.
Kyle says comic books. They're big bait comic books.
Yeah,
big bait and big fish comic books. There's also a lot of stuff about pike in there. Some cool stuff from all over the world.
He's cool. A northern guy too, so.
Yep, but those are solid books. Those are fun to read. Magazines. Definitely.
But I don't think I got nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I bought anything else. I've been like trying to organize my tackle a little bit. Not doing too good of a job at it, but like I took a bunch of jigs like out of my tackle box. I just got some like
just random stuff laying around.
Yeah, this is some juice right here. This thing's been munched on. The hybrid 6 cents hybrid jig.
You like those 6 cents ones, the hybrid ones?
With the bongo on the back. Work.
That actually kind of leads into the first thing.
This thing gets bit. It's like
I've never caught a fish on one.
Really? On what?
On that jig before.
The hybrid?
Yeah, I think it's because I had it in a bad color. It was like this brown color, and I was like,
brown's a good
I don't know. Color. Yeah, here I gotta get some black and blue ones, but I've got a ton of those. It's an older jig. It's like a black and blue pitching jig. I don't know, but they've got a good hook in them, a good trailer and all that. But that actually kind of segues, that trailer on there segues into the first question or this or that I had written down. And that is, look at the tails on that. Do you like that flange that's on there? Or do you like the deal that where it tapers like a chigger craw? What kind of craw trailer are you choosing?
So like, or something like this?
Yeah, kind of like that. It has the idea. Like if those tails were connected to each leg, like it just comes into a taper. It tapers towards the body. Yeah. Do you know what a chigger craw looks like, right?
Yeah. Actually, I found one in my car today, which is funny as hell. I found the Beast Coast Little Stealth.
Yeah. But it just pretty much tapers down towards the body. So it's like a...
So like thin guys or...
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to go with the flanges, like this style.
You like the flange?
Like the flaps, for the most part. But I love a chigger craw.
They are good. They are very good. All right, I'm sharing the screen.
Oh, here you go. So like this. Where it's like they're not flanged, they're just flat.
Yeah, they're flat pretty much. These ones, you can see it's just pretty much flat, but it's skinny. It's skinny here, and it tapers into a bigger flange. I guess it's not a flange though; it's just flat.
Honestly, I don't know what it is. This craw gets bit.
Okay, well. Which one is that?
What is this?
It has the holes in the.
Yeah, because it gives the bubbles.
What is that?
I think this is the kamikaze craw from Big Bite Baits. Yeah, kamikaze craw.
Never seen that before. Interesting.
Bro, I'm telling you, I think it gives all, like you said, the bubbles when it stops, and I think they munch it. So,
like I mean, on the way down, it makes sense because once the air gets trapped in there, but once the air gets out of those holes, there shouldn't be any bubbles, right?
Yeah, true. So maybe it's like the first bounce thing.
I don't know. It's interesting because like when you reel in your swim bait or like anything that like the mission fish, if you like cast them and instantly start reeling them, like they have a bunch of bubbles trapped on the top of them and the sides, and you stop them and all the bubbles just slowly release as it goes down.
Yeah.
Something like that, I'm sure. But yeah, so you're on the no flange or the flange group. You like that flange. I'm going with that too. You gotta have the flange.
I think flange is winning.
Yep. I think Berkley is one of the only ones that has a tapered, just a flat, like claw. I think.
Yeah.
They're one of the few anyway.
Even this one has ridges on it.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it, yeah.
Yeah. It's got real subtle ones.
Real subtle ones, but...
I had some other craws over here. Where they go?
I want to go fishing so bad, it's crazy.
Where the heck did I put them? Oh,
at this point, at where we're at in the winter, I don't know if these shows are torture or if they're help.
They're fun here.
Yeah.
I did get these. These kind of have a flange.
Talk about it.
I mean, these kind of have a flange and a taper to them. They're weird.
What are those?
These are Magnum baits craws. They're a little bit bigger. I'm gonna put these on the monster jig and see how they work. But yeah.
You would like my monster jig. You're a freaking nut.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. I've got to get going. Once they sold out before I realized they were on the website, and I was like, dang it. So I asked Byron. He was like, yeah, we've got some more on order. So they're selling good. And I told him he needs a chartreusey kind of shad pattern, something with a little bit of chartreuse in it.
Coming off fishing for a second. Are you a horse person? I know the answer to this question.
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. That's what I do for work. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going with the flange, but these are pretty sweet, honestly. These are super cool. Like, if you guys haven't checked out Magnum baits, they make some cool stuff. I guess it's another way pleasantly surprised.
Dustin
flapping or kicking. That makes sense right there. Yeah.
There we go. So I guess we're looking at. I prefer kickings cross as opposed to flappings.
Yeah, instead of just going like this.
Yeah.
Or this. It's actually like kicking.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm going with too. Also, before we get too far, I did grab one of these. This is the Osaka Glide. It's a little soft glide bait.
Okay.
It has a line through on the belly. But it has a treble hook too. So like so you poke that in there like that. So you've got two hooks on there and it's a line through. I thought it was pretty cool. But it's basically like really choppy, like a shad too, which is interesting. Like the flag is like more of a straight retrieve bait. This one can take some inputs, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. But these are pretty cheap. They're pretty cool looking though. They're pretty good looking in the water.
It does look like a good bait.
Yeah, it's tiny too. It's like a nice small size. It's like about as long as a jerkbait, maybe a little bigger. Actually, like 30 millimeters bigger. Jerkbaits are typically like 100 millimeters. Oh, and I also figured out, Jermaine, that you could do polls on your phone a lot easier than you can do on the computer. Because I figured out like there's literally just a button that says create poll.
Oh, yeah. On YouTube, right?
Yeah. So I guess we got to get off StreamYard if we want to do polls. That would be cool, though. We need to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Honestly, I don't think it's that hard. So I think that I think YouTube was they're probably losing some money. That's how it usually starts it all off. But they made it a lot easier to stream on YouTube.
Oh, they did? Yeah.
And they have a new feature, but I'll holler at you about that later.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to talk about that.
It's definitely pretty cool. But let me see.
Yeah. So what you got? What's the next question we go
on? I got one. So I guess I'll go off that. Soft jerkbait or hard jerkbait?
Ooh.
I think that's a good one.
I like that one. Ooh. You want me to go first or you want to?
You can go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to go soft jerkbait.
I figured.
That's what I'm going. Yeah, because we have a lot of grass around here, and I like to work my bait really close to the top of the surface of the water. And I'm not a big jerkbait guy. Like, I fish them every once in a while, like some old, like, floating rogues. I like those ones. But none of the other, like, ones I'm just not a big jerkbait guy. That's me, you know. And you can also do the slither rig with that soft jerkbait, like Alan was talking about, the whole deal where you have the spoon and it collapses and falls through the grass, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going soft jerkbait.
I'm going hard jerkbait all day. That's
really, yeah. I thought you would. You would.
Oh, not this one because of the price, but I pretty much learned how to fish between a baby 1- and then the Rapala like 1 to 3 foot diver, because those were just safe lures that my dad knew I could throw. I wouldn't get caught up for real.
It's perfect for guys who are starting out that wants to
and you can like really catch some good fish on it every now and then, like
Definitely.
a baby 1- and just like and a jerk bait, so
it's a good bait. It'll catch you.
Definitely going a hard jerk bait. Honestly, I didn't throw a soft jerk bait until I started fishing again. I probably did, but like I don't ever remember like being like, oh, I want to throw that. Nah. I didn't do it until one of Debo's videos. And now I have way too many of them.
Yeah, I have to say the 6th Sense ones are probably my favorite, but the only issue is they don't make a bigger one. I need a 7-inch one. They make a bigger one?
I think they make a 6.2 now.
Well, that's not a 7. I want a 7-inch one. I want a Zoom Magnum Super Fluke. That's what I want.
I have one right here, actually. It's a great color.
Yeah. Dude, those fins on the side, they stabilize the bait so much better. Like they actually make it so it cuts, and it has the clamshell packaging, which is nice.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. Even that's what I'm saying. I really, really love this jerk bait, but I don't know if I could. And I've caught some fish on this. And it's so simple. Like I know Justin Royal always screams about it, but just this alone right now, just this. Money. Definitely. So money. Like you could literally just go out a day with a pack, 5 hooks, pack of flushes, get this money. I can almost guarantee there'll be a tournament where I'll do pretty well on that this year.
Yeah. It's such a versatile bait too. You can put it on all sorts of stuff. I mean, if you want to put it on chatterbait or spinnerbait, you can do that. You can put it on like a Demiki rig or whatever the heck those tiny little rigs are that guys are always using, like all that stuff. But it's a very versatile bait. 6th Sense makes a 7.5 flush.
There it is.
Now we're talking. Okay, I will grab some.
Thanks, Mike.
I am running low on Zoom Magnum Super Flukes, so I may have to check those out. That's pretty sweet that they finally made a bigger one.
That's a fact, though, Cam. That is 110% fact.
And another thing is the jerkbait is a little different than a soft jerkbait. They do work a little different. Like a soft jerkbait moves more or less most of the time side to side. Every once in a while you get it to go down or up or something like that, but you got to let it sink down. A regular jerkbait, I mean, they kind of move forward and down most of the time, which is interesting. I wonder if you can key in on different bites with those two different actions. Like if you're catching fish really good on a hard jerkbait, if you threw a soft jerkbait and it either gets you more fish or smaller fish or bigger fish.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to mess around with that. Alrighty.
Let's see. Frank had a good one.
Ooh, okay. Let's start up right here.
Just to that. Fish for a guaranteed PB of a species you always catch, or catch a bunch of average fish of a brand new species.
That's really good.
I'll go because I already know my answer. I only catch bass. I only want to catch bass. Like, I don't really care. So if I had a chance to catch a 14,
oh man,
I'll cry.
Yeah. I mean,
like imagine catching like a 14, 15 pounder. I would literally cry.
I would too, but
like y'all would see me in tears.
You'd be calling all your friends and everything.
Yeah.
Just screaming.
I wouldn't want to let it go. I would cry. I'd be like, I need to keep it.
But have you ever hooked up with redfish before or snook? Have you? Okay.
No.
A 1 pound redfish. A 1 pound redfish will peel drag off your reel like I don't know. Has a bass ever like peeled drag off your reel? Like it's insane. And they're like a 1 pounder will do that. Like I mean, it's kind of crazy. And if you hook into a bunch of them and a bunch of bigger ones, it's pretty wild. And snook too. Like snook are crazy.
And they jump.
Tarpon are more of a jumper.
Is it tarpon? Okay.
Yeah, tarpon jump. Those are crazy too. Even the small ones, they're wild. Oh, that's a really hard one. I might have to come back to this. This may be. Ooh.
You have to put it on ice?
I think I'm gonna have to save this to the end of the show because this is actually kind of hard because I love bass and that's what I fish for mostly. But
so you're gonna give up
oh man,
a teener. There's nothing that's gonna take that away from me. There's nothing that could take that away from me.
Okay, he says
All right.
PB. Does that
That's what I'm saying.
mean 2 ounces or 3 ounces or 4 ounces above my current PB?
That
If
is
that's
true.
so, if
Or does
that's
that mean
so,
like
I'm going
4
to get
ounces above? Because if you told me right now catch a 9-pounder, or I could go catch like, I mean, I'd still probably take the 9.
Yeah, I'm not taking the 9. If it's
but that's different though, because in your state, that's different. For you, that would be the teener for you.
Yes.
That would be a teener for you. Because if you catch a 9-pound bass up here, like you got to understand, Brandon, my state record.
I do understand. Yes.
You know, that's 11.4 is the state record.
Mm-hmm.
So a 9 is like.
If you caught a 12, you would be just going crazy. You'd be like,
oh yeah. If you told me I could break the New York state record,
100% you do it.
Way less.
Yeah. Okay, Frank, I need you to elaborate. Do you mean an ounce or 2 ounces or 3 ounces above your current PB, or are we talking like a 15-pounder? Like what kind of size PB are we talking here? That's what that would make the deciding vote. Because if it's 2 ounces above my current PB, I'm just going with average sized fish in new species.
James caught his PB when he was 7.
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah.
Man.
That's tough. That's what I said too when I caught that 8.5. I literally once it settled in, I was like, wow, I just caught an 8.5.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I watched, and then I saw a couple of Shan's videos and things like that, and I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna do that again unless I go down south. I fully accepted it. Like I expect to catch like 6s, maybe a 5, bunch of 5s, but I don't. I'm gonna go back to that lake again.
You
I know exactly when it was too. I'll never forget the time period. I know exactly the 3 days. I'm not gonna say anything, but I know exactly when it was. It's the second weekend in April.
Okay.
So
yeah, you can do it.
Every second
I think
weekend
you might be able to get it.
I'll be there every second weekend in April.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna say bass.
Fishing weekends of my freaking life. I went up to the then Lake X. We got a new Lake X now because a lot of people started fishing at that spot. But
it's because you think they saw you catch that fish or something.
So I made a mistake, and I put it I put it on FishBrain, but I didn't tag the lake. But here's a little bit of knowledge: if you break a lake's record, no matter what, they put you on the lake.
Oh,
so I broke the lake's record. So if you went to the lake and you just went over to the best fish caught there, boom, 8.5. It showed me.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh
man.
I didn't realize it until like 2 or 3 weeks later, and I was just like, well, y'all got it now. Like, I'm not gonna take it down. So
yeah, you better keep it quiet.
I learned the hard way.
Definitely. Okay, I'm going with a bass. I'm gonna go with teener. I'm gonna go with the big one.
Answer.
I'm going bass.
I need you to
do have the chance.
Kids dodging the question. Stop asking questions.
That's a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the future governor of Georgia?
Oh man. Well, I'm going bass. That's what I fish for. I have the ability to catch all sorts of other fish whenever I go out and do other stuff. So I'll just go with bass.
Yeah.
I like catching fish I hate.
That's a big thing too. A lot of people do that. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I do it with saltwater fish. That's what I'm doing.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, At the end of the day, you catch a big ass fish and you could feed your family for how long,
Yeah, if we're catching redfish.
Hey, y'all.
Things.
Our boy's on time.
Bait chucking. Here we go. He's on time now.
We're only 20 minutes in. You're good.
You're on time.
Yeah, you're good. Give me a this or that question, buddy.
Yeah, we're doing this or that. So, all right.
You want me to rattle off a couple?
Yeah, sure. Let's keep on going.
Let's get some rapid fire, y'all. We got 24 y'all in here. Let's get some.
I know we spent 10 minutes on that one.
Yeah. So I got the Nedrig or Shaky Head. Brendan, go first. Pick Ned.
Shaky Head. Shaky Head, 100%. Because you can use a 12-inch worm on a Shaky Head.
Oh my God. Guy found it out.
In the summer, that is the way I fish a worm most of the time.
That is the deal.
A big Shaky Head, big old curly tail worm, definitely Shaky Head.
Yeah.
A Ned rig, that's all I'm saying. Dave Jolly finally got out and caught some fish. I think he was catching spots too. Looked like fun.
I don't know. That's you know what? I think the Shaky Head's more fun to fish. I'll probably go with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
the Shaky Head will catch all the time too. Come on now.
Is this one of them? Hold on.
Shaky Heads catch all the time. Come on.
I don't know what it's because. So what's that? The Ned Zone? Yeah, is that the?
It's the bigger Ned rig for
Yeah, it's the X Zone. What's the X Zone 4.25? Is that? I think it's still I think it's a Ned rig,
I don't
right?
know. It's too small for me to remember. I don't remember any of
that. I don't know. So I think that's a Ned rig. I might have to, but then I love
it's like the Magnum size Ned rig.
The Shaky Head, the magic worm on the Shaky Head. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'll probably go Shaky Head too. I'll take the Shaky Head.
I'm going that. Caro over here messing with me. All right. I'll rattle off one here real quick here. Oh. So this one's a weird one. This is for soft baits or hard baits. This is kind of a weird one. Chartreuse or methylate on your tail colors on craws. You know how you dip the craw tails or a worm tail in the chartreuse dye.
That's a good one.
You know, or if you dye, let's see here. Where'd it go? Here, hold on 1 second. I completely forgot to grab it.
I'll probably go with chartreuse, just because I don't have any methylate. I like to spike it,
Yeah, so you going chartreuse, or you going kind of a more red methylate on your tail colors, on your hard baits or soft baits? What are you going with?
It's crazy. I got that in the camera pretty good for a 7 foot.
Heck yeah, you can actually see it too. Look at that.
So, some Mini Max with a stinger on the back. This thing's still strapped from Guntersville. I completely backed the drag completely all the way off, but
oh man,
I'm lazy this year, bro. I didn't take any line off. I mean,
man,
honestly, as soon as first ice out, I might fish this for like the first week.
Dang,
I'll be all right. I literally used it for 2 days in Guntersville.
Oh man.
And then I backed it, which sucked. I told him, I was talking to Pat about that. I was like, this sucks. I'm going to put all new line on to fish for 2 days.
Oh,
3 days, I think. And then.
Or you could just do big game
like this is
just not worry about it.
You can see how fresh it is.
Oh yeah, it looks fresh. Yeah, your line's not like brown or anything like that.
Yeah, Seagar and VizX. It's been used 2 times, Guntersville. That's it. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna use it, and we'll see what happens. Like if I break off on like a 3-pounder, I'll just go home. I'll literally go home and change it.
Oh man! So what are you choosing? Chartreuse or red?
I'm going chartreuse. Yeah, I'm going chartreuse.
Yeah, I'm going chartreuse as well.
I'm gonna buy the combo pack.
Combo pack.
The Spike It markers. Okay, because that's what I use on that one.
You don't like the JJ's Magic kind of stuff?
It's a mess.
Yeah, I spilled it all over my shorts one time.
And then you hate yourself
like that.
Yeah,
like week.
You almost have to jump in the lake. Like it's like, okay, I gotta go in.
Dude, I smelled like that all week long. It was horrible.
Yeah. Oh.
I was like,
that's why I use the little
yeah, markers are smart.
You know,
I just don't feel like I get the same color on there. Like I don't feel it's as intense to me.
Yeah,
I want to find one that does like
a lot quicker.
Like I want one that gets a nice strong blue color on the tail.
But yeah, that'd be nice.
You know,
no one makes a blue.
Not a good blue. Not something bright.
Yeah, you might be right. I know what you're talking
like it's all like subtle stuff. Like it's like if it goes on green, it's like turning like this brown kind of yellow color. You know.
Yeah, that's another reason why I stick with the chartreuse, because it kind of just pulls through on everything.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Because that will it'll change a green pumpkin to chartreuse too. Yeah,
that's interesting.
So that was kind
of like blue on the tails of all baits, even crankbaits. I even put the blue on the tails for the crankbaits too. It's like a pearl blue. I don't know. I just like the blue on the tails.
You could kind of see it.
Yeah, you probably need to redunk it or something, but it does.
Oh, this is the exact bait I was talking about. Like, is this a shaky head or is this a Ned rig? What would you call this?
All right, is the actual head, like the actual like hook and head, called
the head
a
is
shaky head?
The head's a shaky
then
head.
It's a shaky head.
Okay.
If it says Ned rig on the package, then it's a Ned rig.
Then that's what I'm saying. So you ready? What's the difference?
The heads, I guess. One's weedless and one's not. The weedless.
No, but it's a Ned rig.
Yeah.
Same bait. Different color, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then same exact bait.
It's weedless. That's what it is. The hook is buried in the bait.
This is a weedless shaky head.
Yeah.
And this is a Ned rig.
Yeah. I mean.
So, but these were this is like my 1-2 punch.
It's the same bait, dude. Come on now. Right? I mean, it's as long as they stand up the same, and the hook is the same length on the worm, it shouldn't make a difference, right? Other than hookup ratio, because I don't know. I would use a shaky head. Like if I'm throwing it around brush or something, I'd want a beefy hook. Not that stupid thing. Come on now.
Don't do that.
I'm just messing with
you. I love those things. I mean, I can't say I love them yet.
Yeah, you gotta catch a fish on them first.
One of these in the water.
What's that? Stunna? Or is the 6th Sense thing?
It's the new 97.
I gotcha. I
put one in the water. I didn't catch anything. I just threw it around.
It does your heart good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some of these colors, when you get them out the box, are nice.
I like
but you don't really fish jerk baits. These are too, clear water color for you. You need some contrast.
I would throw straight chrome or some kind of bone or something with a brown in it, but that's about it. Or like a copper. But those are, and a coach dog and a chartreuse. Those are the ones I would throw. But like if I want to throw, like if I see conditions that are good for a jerk bait, I'm just going glide bait because it's a choppy glide bait. Because it does the same thing. It'll get a reaction strike out of those fish. It's just bigger.
Uh-oh. Leave it up to them Southern boys to mess up how to say something.
It's methylate, not methiolate.
Apparently, are you an English professor?
Recently by an English professor. Wow, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I can say
you have an English major.
I can listen. Don't tell us Southerners what to do now. Hey?
I was gonna say, y'all gonna say how y'all want to say it.
Listen. We've got these right here, and we'll fight for our words here. Yeah, chartreuse. I think everyone's going to chartreuse.
Too dark, yeah. I'm probably late on all this, but it's okay. 10:09. Where are we at here?
Weird kind of colored.
Yep.
What else you got, Jermaine? What else? What other questions we got here?
This one's pretty. I think this one's pretty good. A square bill crank, or a lipless crank.
100%. Square bill, 100%. No question about it. Come on.
Yeah.
No question. Okay, I will say this. My buddy, he lives in Macon, and he catches the heck out of them on a rattle trap or a lipless crankbait, not a rattle trap. It's another one. Striking makes it, I think. But he catches the heck out of them on that thing. I never see him throw a square bill, but all I do is throw a square bill. I don't like throw many lipless cranks. I need to though. I need to throw him around a little more because I see the damage that he does in the waters that we both fish. I need to start throwing it more, especially a red color or chrome color. I need to get back into it. So what are you picking? Well, you could probably use a 1/8 ounce shaky head.
Sorry, I was reading some comments. Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking too. But I mean, I guess I got to go with a square bill just because of the success I've had on them for the most part. But this year I'm going to lean towards the lipless. That's what I keep saying, but we'll see what happens.
You're going to be throwing square bills all the time.
I'm going to lean towards the fish tell me to do.
You know what you're going to be doing? You're going to be throwing that Hellcat that you sent or you got, and you're not going to want to put that down. It's exactly what's going to happen.
That's it. Mr. Gambit's in the house. What's up, Mr. Gambit?
What's going on?
Is that Tackle Warehouse? I think he said Tackle Warehouse has Swank 77s for $334 in their bargain bin.
Nice.
I got plenty of
already. Yeah, I've never thrown those once. Only the Mubbas in my own.
I'm not knocking it. It's a hybrid hunter.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, as far as looks go, I've never thrown one before, so I'd have to test it out.
Just about this thing. I'll save it for another time. Maybe I should make a video on that.
You want to go, let's see this one. What are you doing? Gold or silver on blades on your spinnerbaits or chatterbaits or underspins? What are you going with?
Gold. Preferably.
I'm going gold as well. Yeah, I'm going gold as well. Unless they're feeding on like little tiny bait fish that are like kind of silvery. I might consider silver, but definitely not on a chatterbait. I'm going gold.
I'll throw silver on a chatterbait. They still bite it for me.
I don't like silver on a chatterbait. I don't know.
You just gotta switch it up sometimes, I feel like. But I do I like the painted. But
painted blades in the spring when that water's really muddy, nice chartreuse or methylate blade. Or
I like the painted blade just sometimes because you just I don't want the flash.
Yeah, you just want that glow.
Yeah.
Glow and the vibration. It's nice, definitely.
So, because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's too much when you're giving off all that flash and vibration. So that's just me.
I mean, you do fish clear water though, like clear, in like 2-inch visibility water here.
Like there's certain times where I can cast my spinnerbait and I can see it. If I bring it, I call it twilighting it, where you bring it like less than a foot underneath the water. I could see it the whole cast.
Oh wow.
The whole entire cast, the whole way. I'm like, I can bomb it, and I'm like, okay, I can see like it's faint.
Yeah, you can still see it though.
But I can,
it's throwing light.
There's been numerous times where I'm fishing a spinnerbait and I'm twilighting it, and I'll watch a fish come get it, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
oh, that's so dope, like and it's like 30 yards out. It's not close by any means.
That's always cool.
How far are you really casting? 25, 30 yards.
I'm not casting very far with a spinnerbait.
You're not casting that yard, that yard, that far.
To cover water, I fish a crankbait normally, but sometimes I throw a spinnerbait to cover a lot of water, unless I'm like, I should say cover a lot of water in the sense of a longer cast,
Yeah.
That's me anyway, But like for like shallow like cover and stuff where I'm like pitching around cover like in short, close quarters, I'm throwing a spinnerbait around that way. That's where most of the time I'm throwing a spinnerbait in. Flashy color.
Like those new Evo blades. Those are interesting.
Which
I don't
ones?
know how much all those little dots on the blades are gonna.
Oh, the what's it called,
Yeah,
the flake?
I feel like that's one of those things where it's catching us. If you ask me,
I would think so as well.
like it's dope. I'm not knocking it or nothing, you know. But I think that like that little thing is really gonna make you catch more fish.
I don't know about
It's
that.
moving bait. Now, if it's a jig and you say like red green fleck versus blue and brown fleck, I think that matters on a bait that they're analyzing and going, okay, do I want to eat that?
Yeah, something that's just sitting there. You kind of want it to look a little more realistic, I guess you could say, or stand out in the water, or blend in with the water.
There you go, Carol. I still got to sign up. Honestly, I might take the whole first week of April off.
Off from what?
Off of work.
Oh,
yeah, because I think the very first weekend is Gunnersville, and then the first Saturday, and then the next Saturday is my kayak club's first tournament. So I might just be like, bye.
Yeah. I mean, be cool, to get out and just fish for the week. Man, that'd be fun.
Go down to Gunnersville. I might do like I might need like. Yeah, that's all right. You might need like.
If the grass is green, you better bring the slither rig and just try that. I mean, it might play. You never know.
Right.
What would you call a ball jig head with a connected or loose hook? A swinging jig head. Those big heavy ones that you put a craw on and you work them like a crankbait on the bottom.
Kind of like this.
Yeah, but I think he means the hook is swinging freely.
Oh, you're talking about like
a swing head jig,
like a wobble head almost.
Yeah, wobble head. That's exactly what.
Wobble head joints. Yeah.
Yep.
Those are actually kind of crafty. I always say I should throw those more.
Yep.
But those are actually some crafty lures.
I've got some 1.5 ounce ones that I really like. That you throw a craw on or a swim bait on, and like a little paddle tail or whatever.
Really good around maybe on like Candlewood and stuff with like some of the more rockier.
So it just bounces around like a crankbait.
Yeah, and you put a craw on there.
And you fish it.
Let it work. And I got two big smallmouth too in those lakes.
You get some like tiny ones, like an ounce one, and like a tiny skirt, a tiny little paddle tail on there.
Yeah,
that'd work right there. Biffle head. That's exactly what it is. Yep, Tommy Biffle and the Biffle bug.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Tommy Biffle.
Right along those lines. Yep.
Oh, if you guys ever get to meet Tommy Biffle, he's an interesting guy. He's pretty funny. Alrighty, what you got, Jermaine? You got anything else?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's hit it.
This one's
got some questions to start as well, so we'll get to those later, though.
Spinnerbait or chatterbait? I think I bring that up a lot, but
yeah,
I think that one's spicy. That.
I'm going spinnerbait. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, I'm going spinnerbait. 100%. Yeah, that's hard though. A chatterbait, it's such a good bait, especially in grass. And a spinnerbait, you can't always fish it in grass, which is annoying. Yeah, because it gets caught in like the blades and the swivels and stuff. It's really annoying. That's a really tough one, but I have to go spinnerbait. I've had so much success on that thing. It's one of my favorite night baits too. Fishing at night, and it's hard to hang up. Oh man, that's hard. That's a hard one, but spinnerbait for me. What you got?
I'm gonna go. Last year I took the chatterbait. I'm going back to the spinnerbait this year.
Ooh, you think you can go the spinnerbait?
Yeah, it caught me that big fish in Gunnersville.
Heck yeah!
This is the exact one. Lavender shad.
You didn't trim the skirt or thin it? Dang.
Nope. You don't need to.
Wow. Nah, yeah. I'm just saying. It'd give it more action.
It's all right.
It'd give the head a
nice
little more
thin skirt. You put a nice thin skirt on it. I like it.
Nah, that's heavy.
To you.
No.
The big mama that bit it, she liked it. So you're not a fisher, sir.
My fish like skirts where it has 5 strands on there.
Jesus.
That's it. And look, there's no paint left on that head anywhere. That's bare lead everywhere.
That thing has worked.
Yeah, I've got 4 of them like that right now. But yes, that's a tough one though. That's really
only
tough.
Pick one, bait chucking. None of this both thing. You only get one.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I would agree with bait chucking though. A chatterbait generally in the spring, or at least if I'm fishing grass in the spring, I'm going chatterbait. But if the water's super muddy, then I'm going a spinnerbait in the spring like that.
Mike Vogel's got a good one.
Ooh.
Tricked out kayak or bare bones bass boat. Easy money.
That's hard.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
So easy.
You've never fished off a bass boat though.
It's so easy. But why would you get a bare bones one? You got no fish finder.
I don't fish with a fish finder anyway.
No. The answer is no. And I'll come breezing up with my Newport and my freaking.
And you cannot go and run up the lake 50 miles though. And I can't.
Why can't I? I can.
No, you can't run up there 50 miles. Come on now.
Batteries. How long would it take me?
All day.
10 miles. If it's 10 miles an hour.
Well, it'd take you probably 45 minutes to drive on the bass boat. Okay. 30 minutes maybe. So, I mean, if the water's got just a little bit of ripple
if I had a tricked out kayak, I would have a car and I would pull out.
Just move it. Yeah.
Drive to a different boat ramp and put back in.
Okay, that's a lot of work. Right. I'm going bare bones bass boat. I would like to be able to move fast and get where I'm going.
It's tricked out kayak. So if you say tricked out kayak, I'm gonna go dream kayak. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me I could get like Greg Blanchard's setup? You wouldn't take Greg Blanchard's setup like his new Titan X?
No way, dude. Okay, when I look at the kayak, when I look at like a kayak that's tricked out, it's got all this stuff hanging out and everywhere. That would drive me insane. The only thing I have sitting on my boat when I'm fishing is a net and my rods. I keep everything inside of it because here's the thing. All that stuff is around you. I fish like overhanging trees. There's wasp nests everywhere. There's gators. If I flip that thing, there goes $500,000 in tackle or whatever.
You're not flipping that thing.
I mean, yeah, probably not.
You're on a paddleboard with your legs in the water, and you want to talk about
that. I will say this though, all that stuff hanging out everywhere. It's just
Greg's is so crazy. And at the end of the day, you got to think about it. You'd be minus the YouTube stuff because you don't film yourself on the water.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing that's really sticking out. And his rods. But that's only because he chooses to bring 10. You can choose to bring 4, and then you can tuck them in the sides of the kayak.
So I like that feature then.
Yeah. It does have the kayak rod holders.
Yeah.
And I think it holds up. It's like 4 to 6 rods it holds.
Oh, that's a good number right there. But my thing is I like to be able to have plenty of space to walk around on. I like to be able to set the hook and not like move. Like if I set the hook in a boat, you're not moving. Like the boat's not moving.
You need an autopilot.
I can't handle that. The autopilot is nice, but I'm going bass boat 100% because I don't want to be able to move whenever I set the hook on a frogfish.
All right.
I mean,
have you ever been in a kayak?
I have. I fished out of them before, and I'm not a big fan of them. I'm fine with it, but my thing is I just don't. It's not my thing. There's not enough space. There's too much. There's too much there. Like if I'm either bare bones or I'm going all in. So I've got my paddleboard. I've got a rod, maybe 2 rods, and a little bit of tackle, maybe 4 or 5 baits, and I'm going out. That's all I need, and my paddle. And then I have my boat where I bring literally everything. That's all I need. Like if I'm going all out, I'm going all out. That's what I'm doing, And I like to be able to go places.
I'm taking a tricked out kayak every day.
Oh man, that's a good question though.
It's a great question.
I like that one. I like that.
What did everybody else think?
Yeah, let's see what everyone else is thinking. I know bait chucking is
5 hours with a 55-pound trolling motor.
Yeah, there's no way and then you've got your batteries that are probably going to die. Yeah, exactly, Dustin. I want to be able to move. I want to be able to go fast. I want to be able to run from one side of the lake to the other in no time at all. It allows you to cover the lake and fish efficiently instead of limiting yourself to one spot.
Wow. Guys are leaning towards the boats here.
Jermaine, you need to come fishing on a boat. Whenever you come down here, you're fishing on my boat.
I gladly will, but
yeah, you don't want to be next to those gators, do you?
Guys are failing me.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that, Dustin? I always like to ask why. I really need to go watch Greg Blanchard.
I'm taking my boat if I got to pick one.
Caro's not even going to help me. She's not even going to say kayak. God damn.
She's like, I know I'm outnumbered.
All my KBF members are just watching, just leaving me out here to dry. This is crazy.
Ooh, man.
This is crazy. Tweezy just listening in the background. He's supposed to be my boy. Golly, this is crazy.
Wasn't in the room.
Oh, she wasn't in the room. Convenient, Caro. Very convenient, man.
Oh, man.
So the question was,
it's horrible there.
Where is it? I forgot. I lost it now. It was
Wait. Diggs said kayak. You've got one supporter.
Yeah, I got
all
one.
The 27.
Right? This or that. Tricked out kayak or bare bones bass boat. And everybody said bass boat. I'm surprised. Diggs said kayak. Diggs said, I see it.
Yes, you have your one
Diggs said kayak.
Extra better.
I still ain't getting no love out here.
Well, you've got some guys coming in here. Got Caro to Burley.
Yeah, there we go. There's my KBF members. Like, come on, help me out here.
Oh, there's Slatfox saying he likes the kayak a lot more.
Yeah, see? There's
all right. You guys, there's people that like each side.
I know. Need to know that my gang's here with me, you know what I'm saying? Need to know I got a little backup in case things get squirrely, you know what I'm saying? Kayaks are fun. They can go, yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Yep.
Yes.
I love getting the look when I go past a boat because there's this spot on this lake I fish, and over the summer the lily pads literally get like 2 feet out of the water. It's kind of crazy.
Oh.
But the bass go like all up in it. So like, but there's like it's like 30 yards of lily pads, and they're thick. Like, you know, but I could get through it. I don't mind. It's the summer. It's hot. I'm gross anyway. I go right up in it. Like, I just watch boaters, like on their John boats that can't go in there with their trolling motor. They just look at me and just mean mug. They're like, I always give them, hey, how you doing? And they just cast to the edge of it. And then, sure enough, I'm back there. Most of the time, I'm back there and I get a nice frog blow up, and they're like, looking at me all crazy. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, man. They're not happy.
Yeah, if you guys got this or that, definitely drop them in the comments. Yeah. Depends on what you're doing. Yak is great for ponds or backwater fishing. Okay. No, both. Pick one.
You got to pick one, Jason. Come on now.
So we do this at work. With like little things, and there's always that person that
always
even mine. It's like a little whiteboard, and we'll put like Starbucks or Dunkin', and then you have that one person.
All the way.
We have that one person that comes up and is like, "Oh, well, I like smoothies," and they write in. I'm like,
"No, it's not Starbucks or Dunkin'.
This or that." One or the other.
Oh man, I've now found Jermaine's big pet peeve, and I'm
Yeah.
going to mess with him about it.
All right. But I mean, since we're
That
here,
is annoying.
Dunkin'
That
or
is annoying.
Starbucks?
100% Dunkin'. It's cheaper. Do you know how much cheaper it is?
I know.
How much
But
faster it is? How short the line is?
Starbucks hits though.
I don't know.
Starbucks has stuff that
I'm
like,
not paying $10 for a
but
freaking
at the
coffee.
same time, I think that the food at Dunkin' is those Dunkin' Donuts. The donuts is crazy.
100%. The
A
donuts
blueberry donut is like literally
that's a good
crack
one.
city.
So
I could eat like 6.
I 100% hear
I could
you.
literally eat like 6, easy.
I could
And
easy.
then I wouldn't even feel bad. And then the apple crumbs, crazy.
They have another one called Baker's Choice.
And then obviously
it's
like a
vanilla, chocolate, and cream.
Yeah,
It's
and then
good.
obviously like the classic chocolate vanillas, like everybody could like. And then they got the hash browns.
Yes. Do you know what they
Snack
have?
and bacon. Yeah, I think I gotta go. I'm gonna go Dunkin'.
Yeah, I gotta go Dunkin' too.
That snack and bacon is crazy.
It's so good. And then have you had their sausage or bacon, egg, cheese croissants before?
Oh yeah. I've done it all.
Good.
I've done it all. So you ready for this? What I do?
And
This
the
is
loaded hash
I go to
browns.
the lake.
Loaded
I'll go to Dunkin' in the morning. You get 2 orders of hash browns, order a snack and bacon, 2 sausage, egg, and cheese wake up wraps. You take the snack and bacon, put it in the wake up wraps.
Ooh, I bet that's good right there. Oh man.
All right, let's
You gotta grab a donut and a coffee. You can't eat the food.
I'm actually not gonna. I'm going back on my grind. I got chunky again, so.
Man,
I was good last year.
Oh yeah.
And then fell off the wagon, but
man, for the next 2 months, I'm gonna go no sugar, or all sorts of other stuff. I'm cutting everything back.
No processed.
Horrible. Yeah, I've been on it for a week, and I've actually like I've eaten a ton more protein too, like lots of red meat. Dude, it's kind of crazy. Like I've actually gained a lot of muscle. I'm very surprised. Like I was like, whoa, what happened? Like how?
Yep.
And you especially if you add like a workout into it, like it's every day. You know?
Yeah. Yep. Awesome. High protein diets are apparently where it's at.
Definitely. Lots of good high protein.
Yeah.
Not just take the bread off of your chicken sandwich and eat the chicken. Like actually good protein.
I got a good question.
Ooh.
Let's see where the crowd lies. We can get y'all participation in this. OG Chatterbait or the Jackhammer?
How is that a question?
Because people still rock. Or should I say, let's switch it up.
Okay.
All others or Jackhammer?
Jackhammer, obviously. Come on now. There's some good JDM ones out there, but none of them compare to the Jackhammer.
I know my answer.
What is
you can see it in my freaking.
What? Come on now. Jackhammer, yeah.
Yeah. It's golden shiners right here, baby.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to see.
Yeah.
I wanted to see. You know.
Everyone's saying, yeah, look at Hooks. Yeah. Look at Tyler. Tyler's even coming in here like, come on, Jermaine. He's like.
Anybody fish the Evo yet? I know, Brendan, you did, right? Mm-hmm. It's nice, right? It's a little different.
It starts up faster than the jackhammer. Like every once in a while, like once you have a jackhammer for a while, like you kind of got to pop it every once in a while.
Yeah. You got to beat up jackhammers.
You know, but that.
See, but that's the thing.
Evo's nice.
Who has a beat up Evo? To tell me about that. That I know anyway.
That's very true. I have not caught a fish on it yet. So I've put in probably a solid 8 or 9 hours so far this year with the Evo, and I've yet to catch a fish on it.
Dustin, you got some spice for the young boy tonight. Have you ever fished an OG chatterbait, Brennan?
I have fished an Eaker Shaker before, which is not a chatterbait, but it is the original thing that a chatterbait was derived from. No one probably put the skirts on there, but yeah.
Jason just wrote in another entry again. He's about to get banned.
Well, he said, you said every other chatterbait.
I'm just messing. I'll take that though. Slobber Knocker's fire.
Mm-hmm. It's good for wood. Great. Cross eyes. I don't know. I feel like the cross eyes is just a bigger hook, weed guards, and some eyes on an original chatterbait. I feel.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's a good bait. But it's 100%. It's Sly Fox. Go to Japan. You can buy the jackhammers for $9 a bait. I've sent Jermaine the link like 30 times now. He should have had a lot of them by now. But yeah, there's no reason to pay $15 for a jackhammer.
No
reason at all. I'm not spending that. That's why I buy them all from Japan. They're way cheaper. And you can get that pink color too. I think it's Cold Shad. Ooh.
Waffle House or Huddle House? Waffle
House. And you also get to watch the fights in there that break out. I mean, it's like,
so you ready? Fun
like
fact,
dinner and a show.
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. But so fun fact of the day: me and my boys in high school, we used to ask for sausage gravy on our hash browns. Ooh. So one day, I think it was like it was like 6 months straight. You know, you're in just high school and we're just young jackasses. Brendan, you're still there. It's okay. We were just young jackasses, and we would go to Waffle House like 2-3 times a week and just get the same thing. And you know, they have like the covered chunks, this, that, and the third. They added one for us, and I think it was like whatever it was a word, and it was for sausage gravy. So they like updated the menu because of me and my friends, and we were like, "Oh my god, right there. We made it! We're so cool!" And like we would like tell people that, "Look at the menu, we got that put on there." So,
man, you guys were making a dent in it. You guys must have been eating there a lot.
Oh yeah. It was like literally, I'm telling you, like 2 times a week. It was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Gabe is saying IHOP. That is a solid one, but they do not have good omelets there. Or I don't even think they have omelets there.
Yeah, they have omelets. Their omelets are good. Colorado omelet, though. Colorado omelet from IHOP.
I'm going Waffle House though. They got everything, and the service is just the most amazing thing ever.
I see, but at the same breath, there's nothing. I need to know what it is again because I'm going crazy. When is all you can eat pancake day? I need to go again. It's
look it up. But I will tell you this: Waffle House is best at 3 a.m. 100%.
Oh, my 6 cent sack is coming.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna hit this real quick from Jason Emery. This or that hard glide baits or soft swim baits, and why? I'm gonna go soft swim baits because I feel they catch bigger fish. They have a bigger track record, or a longer track record of catching bigger fish because they're moving slow. They're not two pieces. They're more natural looking. They actually feel like a fish whenever the fish bites onto it. So whenever the fish bites onto it, it's going to give you a little bit more time to hold on to them. They also, this bait right here, I don't swim it. I crawl it on the bottom just enough to where I can feel that tail move. You're not covering water with these usually. Most, there's baits that you can cover water with and everything, but you can also pitch them around, fish it just like a jig. You can hop it off the bottom. You can get reaction strikes. I feel it's a little more versatile than a hard glide bait, personally, and it catches bigger fish generally. So, going soft bait. Not to say that glide baits are not good big fish catchers, because I've had a lot of big fish on glide baits before, especially the Workhorse. That line of them right there, those are all Workhorses. It's my favorite glide bait of all time. But I'm gonna go soft baits, 100%. Ooh, got a bunch of them in your text, Huntsman. I have a side message just for different omelets.
I can find it myself.
Send me the jackhammer link. Oh man,
got you. I think I got it.
Whoa. Oh, you're out in California. Do they even have
yeah,
out
he's
there?
In Cal. Wait.
Do they have Waffle Houses out there? Michael. What the heck are you doing? Oh.
I don't think I ever seen Brendan get so serious. Folks.
Like what? They aren't in California.
California. Wow. You need to drive this way.
What the heck is going on out there? The West is just destroyed. What the hell? Okay, listen. You got it. All right, bait checking. Here's what you do. Okay. Here's your plan, Michael. You're driving out and you're going to find the closest Waffle House and you're going to spend the day at the Waffle House and try everything on their menu.
Biscuits and gravy are crazy at Waffle House, too.
I mean, like, really, Dave Jolly? I mean, come on. Aside from Big Fish, what else y'all got over there? No Waffle House. Golly.
They got In-N-Out burger.
Oh,
is it In-N-Out? Yeah, is it? Yeah, I think In-N-Out.
They have In-N-Out out there. Dang.
They have some good food out there, but
I'm sure they do, but it's no Waffle House. I mean, that's like we've got like 4 in our town.
Honestly, so they're all next to each other. Is like 2 hours. Like I think it's like an hour or 2 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Waffle. I don't think there's one in New York at all.
Dude, I could walk to one.
Oh my god!
They're everywhere. It's like yeah. I mean, it's just kind
of a big thing down south. Yeah, there was like I think there was like when I lived in Virginia, there were 3. Wanna be Whataburger.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. How? I mean, like, why? Yeah. It's crazy.
Brandon's like insulted.
I am insulted. I am like flabbergasted on what the heck is happening right now.
He's like, "Where's our mediator? Get him out!" There you go.
Ooh, Buc-ee's is amazing. The sandwiches, the brisket.
The brisket on the board.
Oh man. And they have also a fudge, which is amazing too. They make it right there in front of you.
I got everything. I think everything I got.
Beaver Paws.
I almost spent like $100.
No, dude, you could drop like 1,000 easy in there just on food.
Maybe I think I might have spent more. What did I get? I got like gummy bears. Everything I got was fire too. I got gummy bears.
Yeah, it's so good.
I mean, it was a 12-hour ride from Buc-ee's home, so I got like 2 egg sandwiches, a brisket sandwich.
Oh, dude, the egg sandwiches are amazing.
The brisket, egg, and cheese. I was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you dumb?"
So good though, so good.
All right, Brendan, cover your eyes.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, I'm not a fan of beer.
Whiskey.
I've tried both, just a sip, and I'm gonna go whiskey.
Whoa! We're here to talk fish, not to be incriminated. Easy.
Listen. My parents, when they're drinking something, I'm just like, hey,
there you go.
Just try a taste.
Drop that in there. Now it's okay. Your parents can give you whatever they want to give.
I'm not illegally drinking anything. I was just like, dip my pinky in it and just,
Yeah, that's the
bourbon.
My baby.
Hey.
Tyler, I was bouncing around a couple spots. It's interesting going from bar to bar and ordering the same drink. I was drinking some old fashions. And it's just interesting. You get a good one, and then you get a bad one, and then you get a really good one. You're like, "Ooh, we should stay here." But yeah,
interesting.
Wawa is what? I mean, does anything like compare to Wawa?
I mean, Racetrack is pretty good.
Sheetz is like not it.
Racetrack is good. If you ever
you know what I think is on the same level as Wawa? 7-Eleven.
They're tiny. There's nothing like it's like.
But I feel like the selection is about the same though.
Nah, come on now. You really?
Yeah, not even. Because Wawa, you can get like a whole sandwich.
I mean, they got like cheese. Dude, all right. Racetrack has an entire sundae bar. You can make your own ice cream sundae.
I don't know if Racetrack's that big though.
It's big. It's massive.
I'm saying like
10 lanes for diesel in the back for semi trucks.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying in the sense of like, are they all the way up here as well? Because Wawa's up here and down there.
Oh,
I don't know if they're
Wawa's just down south. I thought they were in Florida only.
No, Wawa's in New Jersey. There's a Wawa up the street.
I thought they were only a Florida thing.
Yeah, like there's no Wawa in New York, but there's I don't think there's a Wawa in New York, but I know there's a Wawa in New Jersey.
Man, That's crazy.
Wawa. What a name. Who thought of that?
George Strait, or never mind, George Strait wins. Amen, ex-husband. Mike Vogel.
I got to get out to Iowa. That's going to be a fun trip. I'm going to go chill with Mike Vogel. And I'm going to go.
I'll have to meet you guys out there.
And then I'm going to go get 10 rods from Debo.
He's just going to give you, like, you're going to have to bring like an entire tube and tape it to your car. Oh, he was going to give you like 8 metaniums, obviously. Did you remember?
I think he said he would give me 1.
Yeah, one. I think
he said he'd give me 1 if I went. And then he said I could have whatever rods I wanted because he doesn't ship rods. But you know, that's going to be a hell. You know, how about a freaking thumbnail? Me with Debo in a headlock. Debo's getting robbed.
Well, Debo did MMA. He should put you in the headlock.
Yeah, right. I tried to rob Debo, and I'm like,
that's gonna be so funny. Oh man, that is
Debo
so
still has moves. There's one. Yeah. Crappie, because I can eat it.
Ooh, 100% crappie. Definitely. You're helping the fishery most of the time, and they taste good. Definitely. And they get big too. Like down here, you can catch like a 2-pound. Like they're big and they put up a fight. You can go out there and you can catch a bunch of them. They're fun.
Hell yeah, Dustin. I'll pull up. Ooh. I'm doing it.
Oh. Yeah, now we're talking.
I've never done it.
Up in his purple boat. Just go right down the lake. 70 miles.
He's a little bit of a big boy. He's like 6'1". He's no slouch.
Are you guys gonna do like a boxing match or something?
No disrespect, he's a little washed because he's getting older, but I think we all are a little washed. I'm washed, you know. Man. I'm never getting that Debo. That's my boy. We're all washed.
Mike Vogel says Debo's tiny.
Yeah, right. Look, at the end of the day, that's why we all fish, is because it doesn't hurt for the most part. You know, Brendan, I know you're a young boy. You can still run and gun, but I tell everybody I can go fishing every day, all week, and like maybe fall once.
Mm-hmm.
I go to play basketball for one night. I'm sore for 3 days, regardless.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty
like
wild.
There's nothing you can do about it. I'm sore for 2 days, 3 days.
Man.
And next morning at work, I'm like, what?
What the hell did I do?
Where's the Tylenol?
Oh man,
that's a good one. There's another one.
Pull him in 70 miles in this. Dobbins, 100%. Come on,
Dobbins.
How is that a question? Hey, did you see St. Croix's new like marketing ploy kind of deal that they're doing with another rod?
I saw that, and they're talking a bunch of jibber jabber.
Yeah, I don't understand what the heck they're trying to do. They're trying to sound
smart. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Like it's like they're literally just talking.
So I think they're doing something weird. I don't know. Maybe they're getting like high or drunk or something while they're writing stuff.
I'm not trying to be that guy. You know what it looks like? It looks like they asked AI to describe their reel.
It went to new rods.
Or the new rods. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
The new rods.
It
went like too deep.
Deep.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the psychics or whatever. I was just like,
they misspelled a bunch of the rods. Like on the rods, they misprinted labels and everything. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they can't get it together.
It was like, yeah, I hate to say it, but it looks like they plugged it into AI and was like, okay. And then they just copied and pasted it and didn't proofread it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's just crazy. Like, I don't know why they would do that.
At the end of the day, that's a crazy price point in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need like Scott Martin or like Roland Martin or somebody crazy to come out and be like, yo, yeah, this you probably should go get this. This damn thing is dumb nice.
Yeah, I need.
I needed like a tactical Bassin review and like, but even then,
I'm not going to trust anyone that's sponsored. If you're unsponsored,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's who I'm trusting.
Yeah, $375 for a rod is like.
But I'm not even trusting like them. Like I gotta hold it in my hand and feel it for myself.
Yeah. That too. Like I don't know. Like my thing is this: at $375, you could probably get 2 like $250 Dobyns rods off of Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get more for your money. And then if it breaks, you still have the warranty.
Yeah, much better deal. Yeah, so, I don't know. St. Croix has some nice rods, and they're good. They're good quality and everything, but they just don't compare to a Dobyns. And from my experiences,
Yeah.
Bait chucking, I do believe those Megabass rods are very nice, but I do feel you are paying a little extra for the name and the fanciness of the rods, because the rods are cool looking. Like they're just like they're built good looking, But I do have a few Megabass rods myself, and they are very nice.
What is it? The Megabass Mojos or
Mojo? Yeah, they've got a bunch of rods. He's saying the P5 Destroyers, which are nice rods, very nice rods. They're light, like they feel like a tissue paper. They're crazy. What's Caro saying? What did she say? I can't find it.
Where the hell is it? She goes, time for whispers. Mom texted.
No, it was not. Oh man.
She said she's in mom mode tonight.
Oh, you know what? Bait chucking. If you're into like high end stuff like that, Shimano just released the Poison. No, what is it? Poison Ultimate rod. It's their new rod that they came out with iCast. I get to hold one and fish with it. You want to talk about the most light rod in existence? I held that thing and messed around with it. Like I almost like dropped it like multiple times, and this is like a $900 rod while I was fishing it. And I was like, this thing, it's like so light, it's almost unbalanced. Like I was like, I have to like get time to like to mess with this. It's bait chucking. It's whatever. It's like a Poison rod, I think, but it's their newest version of it. It's like with a weird looking handle. It just came out.
Yeah, Dustin, depending on what you're trying to do with it too, or because I got the 736 CB glass. It's like it's the heavy moderate. It's a good one too. Andy asked Mag Draft or Cull Shad. I have caught fish on the Cull Shad, not the Mag Draft, but I'm gonna go with the Mag Draft simply because of the success of the bait.
Yeah,
I think the Cull Shad's a great bait. I think that it's gonna work. I think
so too.
I think it's a great bait, but I'm just gonna. I like the Cull Shad more too because you can fish it any speed you want, but
that is a problem I have with it as well. Like I like the ability to fish it faster, but the Mag Draft was specifically designed to be fished at that speed, and that is the best speed it works at. So if you're reeling it and it's blowing out, you're fishing it too fast. So that's a signal, a sign for you to fish slower, and that's when you start getting your bites. That's what I've learned with it. I fish it a ton. It's one of my favorite soft baits with a treble hook on it.
I'm not going to do it.
You've got to fish at that speed. Once you fish it at that speed, the head starts wiggling perfectly. You get more action. You feel it in your rod more, and then you start catching the fish. The Cull Shad, I'm not saying anything negative about it because I haven't put in the time with it yet. But I will say the Cull Shad does have a good action. It's ugly as heck, though. I hate it. I hate how ugly it is.
You're not a fish.
But, I am not a fish. But it matters to me. I want a bait that looks good.
Mike said it. I didn't say it. I was thinking it, and I didn't say it.
Let's not get out of the hangover again. You guys can watch our other couple of podcasts. Ooh. Yeah, we don't need to get into that. I've already ranted about that. I shouldn't say ranted. I've discussed it before.
Yes, you can burn a cull shad.
Yeah, you can burn it in, which is nice. But I mean, I've never found a point in time where I want to burn a soft bait. If I'm burning something, I'm burning a hard bait, like a bull shad or a tatto. Either one of those.
Why is that? I think I got probably gonna pop off here soon, but man. I got one last one. I think this one's funny. I bought 8 different rods to find rod to replace my old Loomis 843 CBR. Why? Why'd you buy 8? Or you went through it?
Well,
did you go
you're
through 8?
Probably trying to find the right one with the right action to match that one.
Yeah. You don't like glass. Okay.
I don't like glass either. Texas Huntsman, or I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm gonna reserve myself from this tonight. I'm not going to say anything about the cull shad.
Or about the hangover.
Yeah, I meant the hangover. Sorry, I didn't mean the cull
shad.
Leave
it alone. We'll leave it alone.
I'm not gonna do it.
All right, last one. I already know what TX is gonna say. Nobody take this personally. It's just a joke. 6 cents or die.
Wait, what? That's
6 cents or die.
I'm choosing die. Come on now. I'm just kidding. I'm going 6 cents. I mean, there's not much of a choice. You don't give me much of a choice there. You've got me at gunpoint. You're just like,
win.
Which one?
we win. So, man. I'm just messing around now. But last one.
Oh boy.
No, but I do want to get some.
I have not. I like the concept. I like it a lot. It's
so I like the concept. That's more of a laziness thing. Straight up.
Really?
I thought about buying it because it's a paddle tail. And like, yeah, I get it. You get more action, blah, blah, blah. But like, I just don't want to do all that.
Don't want to do it. You screw on a bait and put the hook on.
Yeah, but then you got to like put the line. It's the treble head. You got to put the line through the treble head. You got to tie a treble hook and put peg stoppers. And
no, you don't have to put peg stoppers on there. That doesn't do anything. Then that defeats the purpose of the line through.
Does it? I thought you had to like put peg stoppers on it. And
no. All you do is thread the line through, just like you would the eye of a hook, and then tie your line to the hook, and then screw the bait on, and put the hook on there.
All right, maybe
to me, it doesn't take much time. I find that it's hard for the treble hook not to pull up on the head of the bait.
Okay.
Yeah, bait checking it's not hard, Jermaine.
Okay, maybe I'm bugging. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm bugging. Honestly, I don't even have any yet. That's one of the few baits from 6 cents that I don't have.
Yeah, or you should say rigs, I guess, because you've got the whales to put it on and everything that it's made around.
Yeah. That's something they should have put in the sack already. Shh.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised they haven't put it in the sack yet.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
That's what I saw, Mike. If you want the treble to stay to the back of the bait, you need peg stops. Maybe that's what I saw.
That seems like a lot of
something. I was like, I knew I saw something.
Mm-hmm.
Bless.
I mean, if I'm going with the line through swim bait, I'm just going with a mission fish. It's just going to be that. It's caught 20-pound fish, so I'm going with that.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's where if I'm going to throw a paddle tail, I'm just going to put that like.
Yeah, if I'm throwing a paddle tail, it'll just be a mission fish.
Pick up the pusher, just hook up like a regular swim bait head that I can just, boom, real quick. That's just my opinion with that. I get it. There's probably a place for it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a little bit more natural, and I might end up trying it, but.
Yeah.
This exact moment, I'd probably just go with a regular swim bait head.
Yeah. Well, alrighty. I think that covers the show tonight. I still have some questions written down, but we can save those for the next time's live. I did finish this bait though. I thought might as well show it. Shallow diving, L-shaped bill crankbait, gold scales, a little bit of green, got that blue tail, a little bit of orange, chartreuse, green back, gold. That right there.
You can send that to me. Don't worry.
What'd you say?
I said you could send that to me. Don't worry. I'll send you money.
That bait right there has been really hot. I've been catching a lot on that thing. So I actually have this one I just showed. Black and blue one. Pearl black. Have you ever seen pearl black? It's black with pearl over it. It's pretty different. It's almost white, but it's black at the same time. It's weird. It's like a reflective. It's pretty cool. And I put some blue on there just because I thought it looked cool.
Yeah. Look at this. Mike's
I know, exactly. I know. Like, Jermaine has left the swim bait and the baits I sent him on his shelf for like a year. I mean, he doesn't even know where they're at. He doesn't even know where they're at, dude. I mean, watch him. It's going to take him 30 minutes to find it. Come on now.
Shh.
Oh, you haven't even opened the box, have you? Oh, you did. Okay. There you go. It's been sitting in the box.
This doesn't have hooks. I don't have hooks yet.
Okay. The heron or the blue heron lure with the little feet. I forgot I made that.
This guy's trying to be funny, and then I got these guys.
Oh yeah.
Tails.
Yeah.
This thing will probably get munched.
Yeah, you gotta fish that thing.
This is what you want me to fish, right?
Yeah, you gotta fish that. Topwater swim baiting. You can walk it like a frog or a
I can throw this on the my Berkley Big Game Mono.
Yep, Berkley Big Game Mono. That'll be the best thing for it.
All right.
Yep.
I'll throw on a nice heavy rod.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's like 1.5 ounces. It's not very heavy. Yeah, I made sure to get you the thin model instead of sending you the big chunky one.
Peace.
Yeah, this one right here is Paul and Jeff's. I finally got some new tails.
I think I pulled out. I think everything that was customly made for me, I pulled out. Yeah, these are Jason's jigs.
Do you still have that Bay State Baits sponsorship?
I haven't spoken to them in a while. I don't know if it's still going.
Because I haven't heard you mention them in like months. I've been wondering.
It's all right. Yeah, this is Jason's stuff right here.
Heck yeah.
And Kudas.
Oh, yes. Those are good.
Yeah. Brendan, can I get you to throw one of these?
What is it? Let's see it. First off, it needs to be dark. Dark or a shad color, whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I got you. Dark or a shad color?
Mm-hmm. Todd, have you ever fished a flat side Bubba? What kind of head is on it? The hook seems
football, kind of.
I can't throw a football. Oh, is that Kuda's bait right there? Yeah, I haven't bought any of his yet because I there's no way I'm going to fish it.
It's not really like it's a football, kind of.
Yeah, I can't fish that. It's just too much grass. I mean, you can see the line title get caught up in grass and everything. I just can't. It's a rock bait. It looks
but it's 1/8 of an ounce too.
It's cool looking though. He does some beautiful jigs. I would love to have some, but I just need him to make some pitching jigs or swim jigs.
That was honestly when he did that, I just did it because I thought that he was going to be a weirdo and only sell them for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, and now he's kind of just, I wouldn't say pumping them out, but he's okay with letting.
He's selling them to people.
Yeah, he's selling. Now he's selling a little bit. So
yeah.
I actually got to get back with him before our tournament season starts because I think these are going to be fun. All right, y'all. Taking my butt to sleep.
Oh, and before I go, Digs, they do not sell a matte epoxy, but you can epoxy your bait and then you can spray some flat clear from Walmart, like acrylic Krylon clear. Just spray that over it. and you'll be good.
Nope. Maybe.
Man. Slyfox, I'm sorry, but I don't really send out free stuff for anyone at the moment. I'm trying to get orders done. It's kind of crazy. You know.
I'll definitely be using those in the rivers. Definitely. But all right, y'all. I'm tired.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go get some Waffle
Just
House.
a little bit, Frank.
I'm gonna go
we
have
can
some
sleep when we die.
I know. Exactly. That's the right way of That's the right way of thinking about it.
Yep.
There. I'm gonna go get some Waffle House now.
Lucky son of a gun.
Oh my goodness.
But all right, y'all.
See you guys next week.
See
might
y'all.
have Paul and Jeff. I don't know. Maybe.
Working
or
on it.
Spooky Mike, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I have a cool show idea for Spooky Mike that we got to do. So
we're all Debo.
Tim. Yeah, we're Debo. We're all at once. Tim, what's going on, buddy? Text me after this.
Yeah.
See you guys.
All right, y'all. Deuces.
See y'all.